good? All right.
Nope. Oh,
Well, we're gonna flip over here and do something a little bit different. There was a announcement for, is it Palia? Palia? What do we got here?
yeah.
How are we saying
Pal-
this?
Palia, Palia, whatever.
Palia.
Yeah.
So I guess give a quick little like rundown here before we watch the video here, Drew. Like what's going on here? This is like old Blizzard, old.
Yeah, it's a new company and they're coming out with something that I'm really interested in. Um, they're not first person views, but there are parts that are actually in game. I don't think a lot of these are cinematic type. Like you would have the actual game models do the cinematics. I think that's what they do here. Um, but yeah, I'm real excited for it. Like real excited.
Right, so I heard a couple of clips. Like, apparently, it's like 50 game devs that are from like prior studios. It's not crowd funded and it's already fully funded. So, like, they can just focus on banging this out here because one, they don't have to worry about the community scraping together money, and it's all these people that have been in like deep in the weeds on MMOs before. So it's not like a fresh group of people that have done this for the first time. All right, so we'll roll the footage and take a look here at the clip with you guys.
Ooh.
Right. And the main reason why I want to kind of look at this is because this this is exactly what WoW players have wanted for their guild halls for pretty much ever, right?
I mean, some WoW players, not all. Like if I look more into Palia and the player housing is like, because that's the biggest draw of the announcement trailer, right? Like that is what they're focusing on. Like, hey, look, player housing.
Yeah, I
Hey
mean, well, it's
there.
supposed to be a
Hey,
harvester,
hi,
basically,
player.
right?
Yeah. But if that's like a large part of the game, I have zero interest in it. If there's any kind of like RPG WoW like elements as far as, you know, but if it's all just survival and house building, I'm gonna be 100% out.
Yeah, and it might not be for everybody, but like
Right.
this will be, in my opinion, like you have the games like Harvest Moon, you have all the other games like that, but all of them are like 8-bit, you know, or
Right.
2D or whatever. And I think this is going to be the first. I mean, I'm sure there's other ones that are out there. I just haven't heard of them, but this will be the first one that I've seen that's like that. That's going to be like 3D.
Like quality.
Yeah, right. But I mean, like if they had this, I just I don't understand because I don't think this would be that. Like with the WoW team, they should be able to do something like this for guild halls.
Yeah,
Right.
but I mean,
So
I don't think there's as many people as like I wouldn't give a shit about that if that was in WoW. I mean, personally.
so there was a couple things they talked about. Like I don't know who was watching or it was like a recap with it, but it was they're not gonna have guilds. They're gonna have neighborhoods. So it's gonna be you and your group of like townsfolk that have a neighborhood rather than a guild. So you can build your houses next to each other and people can come visit you. But when I first saw this, I was like, oh shit, Disney made a Frozen MMO. Like, with the cartoony look and then, like, this woohoo guy. Like, let's see if I can find that part here.
Well, the thing is, it's like if you the cartoony look is like you can go two ways, right? Like you either go cartoony or you go ultra realistic, and really that's the only two choices you have.
Yeah, but this is so it's just a different kind of animation style. I mean, it's very like WildStar.
It's WildStar. It looks the characters look a lot like Fortnite characters.
I can see that, yeah. Because like WoW is cartoony also, but like this is a different type of cartoony.
Yeah.
Right, so the thing that's going to draw me to this is I think it's going to be an MMO I can actually get the kids into because I can't get them into WoW because there's too much reading.
Right.
But I feel like this is cartoony enough where they can, and like right now they're playing, or at least last summer, I think we'll start getting them on again. Prodigy, I think, is this like MMO like learning thing that I've been having the kids do because they can go do like quests where it actually teaches them like math or reading, or they've got to go read books or something. So,
Right. It's interesting.
so hopefully this will be where I can bridge that gap.
Yeah, and I mean, the main reason I'm really interested in this is because it's not a replacement. Like, I'm gonna have WoW. I'm gonna have TBC. I'm gonna have my first-person shooters, but this is just a different, like this. This is its own thing, you know.
I'm just
And
I'm just curious to see like what it is. Like is that it? Like is it just survival based? Because if there are other elements that I'd be interested in, then I'd be like, because it looks really cool,
yeah,
and I'd like to play it. If there's some element of it that I would enjoy.
and we'll make sure to sign up for the pre-alpha then.
Right.
You can do that, and then I've actually joined their Discord too, and it's actually kind of crazy because they've got all their devs in there, in the Discord. So
Oh wow! So actually interacting like fully.
yeah, it's crazy.
All right, good deal. So we'll put a link. I'll find a link to where you can sign up for the alpha. I'll put that in the comments here below. And then I saw somewhere too, they were talking about like long-term plans with this, like not immediate future, but once it drops in somewhere in the future, they're going to have like dungeons for it. So it's going to have some of that kind of group experience of actually fighting. Because I guess I've never done Animal Crossings, but that's what people compared this look to or this feel to. I guess I don't know what Animal Crossings really is besides fluff.
Yeah, it's just basically like, hey, you build your home, you get items, you
Town building
interact
survival.
with, you interact with the NPCs in a certain way. You get boyfriends, girlfriends, different things like that.
Oh, jeez.
So the NPCs are boyfriends and girlfriends, not actual players. So
All right, yeah, I lost
Yeah,
interest now.
because that makes it better.
well, it's kind of cool because you get like these little friends that are actually like your friends, you know. It's like grinding a rep if the people that you're grinding a rep for in WoW gave a fuck about you.
I mean, like out in the maw, me and what's his face were more than familiar now. Like I don't know what it's called now, like homies.
Right? Yeah. So
Anna?
no, she might not exactly hate you.
Right.
So
It
that's
was
cool,
weird though.
but-
It wasn't like honored, revered. It was like familiar. he remembers
Yeah.
you, like doesn't hate you now. Like it was
Yeah.
weird things.
You know if that's a female, right?
Oh really?
I mean,
Yeah. Venari.
It is.
like,
Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I just assumed it was a dude. Like I don't know.
Have you
mean-
not heard her voice? Do you play with Game Sound?
I don't know why all
'Cause
these
it's-
races and everything and have to have like, how they have to be binary. Like I don't understand that because is there any reason why
I
that?
don't think they all
Can
are.
be-
I don't think they all are. Like the void things, not void things, but the fuck from BC actually.
Yeah, but I mean that like that's the same type of being I would think that she would be.
Yeah, those are some, but I don't feel like those are like binary.
You're
at all.
talking about the toilet paper guys.
Yeah,
from
yeah,
DC, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the toilet paper guys.
They're not man or woman. You just use them to wipe, man. Come on.
Oh man. All right. So before we go deep down this rabbit hole,